What TV or movie cop would you want to save your life? Who's your hero? Let's recall some famous crime fighters now on the Brew.
Oh man, your life's on the line. What TV or movie cop do you want to save it?
I don't know if this counts as a cop, but Judge Dredd. Judge Dredd, he's close enough to the system and he doesn't fuck around. He gets shit done, just the way I like it. Like, I want Judge Dredd saving my life. I gotta pick one.
Yeah, prepare to be You know, he works.
Give me the opposite end of the spectrum from Chief Wiggum.
Yeah, that'll do it. Or Rob Schneider in that movie too. But he's a judge, so yeah, I guess that technically works. I bet you can predict my answer. Here it comes. T.J. Hooker. Know who that is?
I've heard the name, and I know it's going to be some old reference to something.
It's William Shatner. It's his 1980s action TV show, yeah. Nothing beats William Shatner jumping over the hood of a car. Ran for about 5 years on ABC, 1 year on CBS. So pretty good show. My second one, I have a second one too. One of my favorite shows, it was an early 90s show on NBC, Hunter. Fred Dryer was the actor. He was a former football player that actually turned an actor. And Hunter, for that time, of the late 80s or 90s, was a very violent show. Like, his partner got raped on the show. There was blood. Like, it was on Saturday nights at 10 o'clock. Pretty much following the Golden Girls and Empty Nest there. But a great show nonetheless. But that guy didn't mess around. If you cross Sergeant Hunter, you were either A, going to jail, or B, probably going to get your head blown off. Because he didn't take any time. William Shatner, you can negotiate your way out of his deal. Not Hunter. You piss that guy off, you're done.
Okay, interesting. I can't relate to either one of them, so. But I'm sure that a lot of police get into the force thinking that they have to act that way now. So that's actually kind of like a reasonable expectation.
I'm also surprised they haven't tried remaking either one of those shows already, because they've remade just about everything else now. So those two are pretty good candidates, but you can't do them.
I think everybody deserves the cop that they deserve. Like, could you imagine Starsky and Hutch or something like that, like Detective?
Oh yeah. Both the 70s series and the remake movie too. Yeah. Or Roscoe P. Coltrane for the Dukes of Hazzard. He could never make it here like on the streets of Newark or New York City. They would run him over and rob him blind. I mean, the Dukes robbed that guy blind and took his car apart for thick pieces and like ran shine behind his back. He could never make it today.
Man, I have not seen enough old movies.
Chief Wiggum was a good reference, though. That was pretty good. That's good. But, all right, speaking of old references, our viewers, you guys have a bunch of suggestions. So, what TV or movie cop do you want saved in your life? Let's find out. Starman says Barney Fife, talking about going in the past. Craig says Dirty Harry. Oh, that's a really good one. Scoots in Vegas says Raylan Givens. VGK Tribal Chief Magic Mixon says Carl Winslow. Hey, from Family Matters, getting a little more modern. Mike F325 says either John Wick or Lassie. Pretty close on that. If I fall in a well, Lassie would get help or get a rope. Wick would kill everyone within 200 feet, so I'd still be safe. Whew, Lassie. You know Lassie?
I am surprised that came up as an answer. It's actually a legitimately good one for a situation where you're like lost or stuck in quicksand or some shit.
I mean, Lassie technically, I don't think it was actually a cop. It was kind of it was a kid's dog in a black and white TV series. So no, that's her with Barney Fife, at least black and white TV. Don Knotts was a real cop, not Lassie.
Yeah, I don't think like every single answer is 100% a cop. Like, some of these are detectives and some of them are like, mine was a judge, but like some of them are. I'm waiting on one answer though, Joe, and I'm waiting on one really good answer. I know what it is, but I'm waiting. Someone has to say it.
I think here it comes, because we have the final answer, and I held it for last on purpose because I didn't have this answer, and then once it came up, I was like, aha, this person wins. Here it is. It's Ajax, and he says, it's John McClane from Die Hard. That's who it is, Bruce Willis. And that is the other big question. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? Anyhow, that's the money answer.
It's a good question going into the holiday season right now. So I've never seen any of those movies, so I can't relate to any Die Hard stuff. But, those old 80s action movies. The one I was waiting for was RoboCop. I was waiting for some violence. Like, I wanted to see someone like just vengeance. But they all kind of like that answer fits right into it just as well.
Yeah, that's good. Wow, I don't know. Forget RoboCop. John McClane from Die Hard, though. You put Die Hard on, that's a movie, you're blowing things up. There's times like I have a real bad day from work. I just need to like veg out with some really like, just mindless movies. And there you go, Die Hard. That's like Die Hard 2 is fine, with the one at Dulles Airport there in Washington. Great. Also, they're on all the time. It's like when like the cable channels don't know what to fill with, they'll pull out the Die Hard movie series there and wheel those out. That's great TV and movies.
Yeah, it's been intertwined with Christmas so long that I actually know that without even having seen the movie, which is pretty wild.
Yeah, there you go. Notice I didn't bring up Star Trek in this one because I would say Lieutenant Worf, but I'm okay. That's all right. Oh, too late.
You know what? It was funny because you still brought up William Shatner. It was like that's Joe, famous Star Trek fan. That's very Star Trek adjacent answer still.
I got to defend the point, though. I got to say, with William Shatner on TJ Hooker, because you know how he loves to pause and overact. Like him jumping over the hood of a car and almost like slow motion is amazing. Like it's just, that's who you want saving the day. It's not like a cop being a hard cop. It's a cop being a grand cop. So it's kind of action, but a little bit of like comedy at the same time. Like it's just fun to watch too.
Speaking of comedy at the same time, I'm not surprised no one picked this, but wouldn't it have been awesome to get like a Reno 911 answer?
Oh man, there's another one I didn't even think of. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just put the whole cast down for that one. That'd be fine.
It'd be great.
That's up there with Cop Rock. Look up that failed TV show. If you ever want to, that's one of the biggest flops in television history. Cop Rock. I'll just leave that one for Wikipedia. And hey, if you guys, while you're there, before you bounce out the Wikipedia, click on like subscribe button for all the fun here on the big Jersey Joe 50 YouTube channel, Bar Talk, and well, in this case, a walk down memory lane of entertainment waiting for you every week. There we go.
Shout out to Rush Hour, Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker.
There's a whole list of names you could drop on this one. Like, there's a lot of different ways you can go in this one, but these are our favorites here. And well, I kind of like when I hit the basic cable after done here now and see which one of these flicks are on tonight, because I guarantee you at least one of them are.
Yeah. It's no big surprise there.
Yeah, some fun binge watching. Next time you dial up the Amazon Prime or whatever. All right, no more name dropping. That was lots of fun. Thanks for all your great answers, Jersey Joe and I, and saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time, I hope.
Streaming now on an all-new Kicking Back with Jersey Joe. Funny Craigslist missed connections. Are you someone's lost love?